Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alina, I'm an author and I post videos on YouTube about books and writing. And today, as it's Monday, we're chatting about my manuscript and how last week went, because I'm doing something that I called the 25 weeks to full-time author challenge, and it's happening quite fast. Time is just flying by and I like to keep you updated on what's going on. So last week was week 8 of my full-time author challenge and it's been a pretty good one. It wasn't a week where I wrote a lot, but it was definitely a week where I worked a lot on my books, because I was doing a lot of editing and a lot of prepping for my release, which is tomorrow. Little Follow will be released and you'll find out all about it then. I'm planning on doing a vlog throughout the day, so you can see how that goes for me. So yeah, that was great. Sales were a bit up. Everything went fine. I didn't get as much writing as I wanted to. Like I said, I think I got about 5,000 words all week. But it wasn't disappointing at all because of all the other work that I was doing that was related to my books, and because I knew NaNoWriMo is coming, and I set up some really crazy goals, as you do when you're insane. And yeah, let's forget about that. If you haven't seen my video on what plans I have for NaNoWriMo, I plan to write about 100,000 words in the month of November, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now, on to my manuscript. What I'm working on right now is a complete rewrite of an older story I was working on. So, in its current format, the manuscript, yet untitled, I have a problem with titles, in case you didn't know this about me. So, the manuscript focuses on a writer. His name is Jesse, and he's Romanian born, but he now lives in the USA, and he's in a point of his life where he did pretty big in the book world, and now he's negotiating a movie deal. He's been writing this paranormal series featuring werewolves, and the entire series was inspired by his favorite author, because don't we all do that sometimes? So, well, not the series, the main character, but you know what I mean. Throughout writing the entire series, Jesse was picturing this guy, whose name is Shane Thompson. And I'm not sure I left enough clues in this book, but when it's published, I'm really curious if anyone can spot or guess who the real-life actor I based this on was. Because I think that deserves a prize or something, so we shall see. So, as he's negotiating this movie deal, Jesse has to keep going to a lot of meetings, and he bumps into his favorite actor, of course, and it doesn't go well. Jesse doesn't like him at all. He thinks he's conceited and full of himself and too taken with himself to have a real conversation with anyone else. He's not especially pleased by the fact that the actor guy seems to be checking out everything that moves. So yeah, it wasn't the easiest choice for a love interest for this book. Throughout the book, they will develop a relationship. It's slow going because Jesse has his own past, and his old boyfriend was never out, and no one knew about their relationship except to very, very few people, a couple of them tops. So he's got a problem with being with a closeted guy, and Shane is not exactly out. I mean, he makes no secret of him being bisexual among friends, and everyone he's worked with in movies knows it, but he never appears with guys in public, and he's never had a coming out thing that was official for the public, which will create some issues in their relationship, obviously. At this point, I'm working on the part after their first meeting, and it's this phase in the book where Jesse is like, oh my god, I met him and he's awful, at least I won't see him again for a while, because he realizes it's impossible if you get a movie deal and you start getting involved with this world. It's impossible not to bump into people because it's not that big of a community in the end. None of them are. And just when he's relaxed and thinking he'll have months of no Shane Thompson ever, he bumps into him everywhere, because that's always fun and annoying at the same time. I'm having a lot of fun writing this story. I think with everything I've changed and how I'm rewriting it is much better than it used to be. And I can't wait to keep working on it. The problem is NaNoWriMo is coming, so I have other priorities. So I still have today and tomorrow to work on it, and then this will be relegated to whatever time I have left after I'm done with my writing projects. So November is going to be a pain in my ass. And I'm going to go insane, which is great, I suppose. So I'm planning on doing weekly vlogs for NaNoWriMo and keep doing my Manuscript Mondays and weekly wrap-ups, because those involve more than just writing. They take a more in-depth look into what I'm writing, and also everything else that has to do with publishing, not just the writing part. I will have a release in November. It will be an alternate universe medieval warrior story, which currently is being edited, and well, I got the edits back. I have to work through them and then do a final proofread, and I'm working on the cover for it. So I'm thinking that covering all this in a nano vlog won't be enough, so I'll keep my Monday thing, and then every Sunday you'll get a vlog about how NaNoWriMo went. Another important piece of news, I will be live streaming on November 1st with my friend Sarah. I will leave a link to her channel in the info card here. You've seen her in all of my live streams, and now I'm going to be her guest. She is hosting sort of NaNoWriMo writing live stream, and a lot of authors will be part of it. They will kick it off at midnight Central Time, which will be 8 AM for me. So I have to wake up at about 6 AM so that I have time to walk the dog, get my coffee in, and then get ready to stream with them and write. So yeah, stay tuned, look forward to it. If you go to Sarah's channel right now, you can set a reminder for the live stream so that you don't miss it, and I'll see you all then. And I'm doing another video tomorrow, obviously, because it's still Vlogtober and I'm going to enjoy this until the very, very last day. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to continue this conversation with you in the comments down below. Please feel free to ask anything about my manuscript, about this challenge, and about plans for the future, and I will see you tomorrow. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. It makes it really easy for you to be notified whenever I post new videos, and it makes me feel so much better about my efforts on YouTube. So thank you for everything, thank you for being here, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!